ladies and gentlemen, this is Aditi Ghosh once again on Inner World Revealed, and this is your March 2022 personalized numerology forecast. So in my personal life right now, I'm actually going through a major change. I'm kind of in the middle of shifting my residence. So I'm going to keep this log very short and simple for now. So quickly coming to the month of March, it is going to be the universal month 9. And the first thing that comes to my mind when I see the universal month 9 is it is going to be a time of transition or completion in some way. So would that mean COVID is finally coming to an end, or it is going to transition from the pandemic phase to the endemic phase? I cannot accurately tell right now, but possibilities definitely are there. But then there are also too many 2s in the universal year number, which is 2022, and this can be indicative of hidden elements of some kind which are definitely going to be there. So exactly whether COVID is going to come to a conclusion right now, it is a bit difficult to tell, but something related to it will. 9 is also going to activate the past at the same time, so something from the past is going to make a reappearance once again, and we're going to be concerned about it for a while. The sharp rise in the driving force and the personal ambition, rise in the personal ambition that we saw during the last month, which is the month of February 2022, is also going to see a bit of a dip. This could be because of the reappearance of a sub-variant, or perhaps some specific less advanced country dealing with some difficult situation or struggling with some situation, which is going to lead the world to grow in awareness, and people are going to become more broad-minded. They may feel compassion, a lot of compassion towards others, and may go out of their way to help others who are lesser fortunate. They may also feel concerned about the state of the world as a whole, and may feel some kind of urge to change things for the better. The emotional quotient is also going to be very high because a lot of letting go is going to be happening. Things could be quickly changing and would be pushing people out of their comfort zones. The overall cycle once again would be of closures, and so beginnings of important ventures for the collective benefit of people at this point of time during this month won't actually have any lasting value, because things that would begin now won't continue for long at the same pace, at least. So this was the trend for the world as a whole in a nutshell, and to understand what it would mean for you, you will have to look into your personal month number with respect to your personal year number. To know about your personal year, watch the annual yearly forecast for 2022 by clicking the I button. To know what your personal month holds for you, click on the personal year timestamp that you found, which is specific to you, provided in the description box, and check out your personal month forecast provided in this log. But before you do that, remember to mark the transition point, which is basically the specific day on which you were born, which is going to divide the month into 2 parts. Say for instance, if your date of birth, if the specific day on which you were born is 18th of any month, so you're going to mark 18, and so from the 1st of March to the 18th of March, it is going to be the first part of the month, and from the 18th to the 31st of March, it is going to be the second part of the month. Now let us quickly see what the month of March 2022 has in store for all of you. And I'm going to begin with all of you who are in your personal year 1. So the first part of the month for you is going to be a fun time when you're going to be feeling more lively and more optimistic and also lighter. It would be a good time when you can socialize a bit, you can attend parties or gatherings or even entertain guests. The second half of the month would be a part when you have to get back to work to do something constructive. You have to look into the basics of life, attend the basics of life, and get your life back in order by doing what really needs to be done. You cannot, postpone things. Postponing important things cannot be done. During this time, remember, whatever you would plan or do would impact the future in a big way. So be very sincere. Now let me come to all of you who are in your personal year 2s, and the first part of the month for you may be a bit busy, when you could be involved in attending to all the basic details of your life. You could be organizing and reorganizing your life, and you could be optimizing all your resources, your space, and also you could be looking into your finances. It would be a very good time for all that. It would be advisable to also budget your expenses, keep a check of all the details, and really budget your expenses. The second part of the month would bring you some carefree time after this, when you can really drop the routine for a while and get out and experience life. Make some time for fun and adventure during that time, and also make sure that you attend all the social events that you're invited to. Be flexible towards accepting all the new things and the new ideas, and also accepting some kind of change or surprises in some way. This brings me to all of you who are in your personal year 3, and for you the first part of the month will have a lot of surprises in store. It will be an exciting time, most likely full of socializing, meeting people, interacting, or even traveling a lot. Your charm then is going to be on a high, so make sure that you see as many people as you can and do the necessary networking. It's really going to be a good time for that. The second part of the month will be a time of paying attention towards the home front and taking care of all the domestic responsibilities. Take care of your partner, your spouse, your children, and all your personal belongings. Maintain harmony, peace, balance, and equilibrium in all spheres of life. Balance work, balance home, and avoid all kinds of confrontations which disturb peace. So this brings me to all of you who are in your personal year 4. For you, the first half of the month will be about making your home the center of your life. You will have to strengthen your home front and take care of all your relationships. You have to remember that all that you're doing now is actually for the future. The second part of the month will be very good for self-analysis and self-improvement. You will get the opportunity to spend some time alone and think deeply. Look at your life and see how you would like to improve upon it, and see what you would like to change actually about your life. Also, remember to take care of your health. Let me now come to all of you who are in your personal year 5. For you, the first half of the month would seem to be a bit slow and really not picking up in pace. I would say you should see this as an opportunity to relax and simply allow things to come your way. Don't push too hard and take some time off rather, for rejuvenation. The second part of the month is going to bring a lot of action and also a lot of opportunities. So prepare for it internally. And during the second part of the month, be ready and be confident to go after what you want. A lot can be achieved during that time, so be ready to put the effort, show efficiency, energy, and a very business-minded approach. Let me now come to all of you who are in your personal year 6. And for you, the first part of the month would bring some kind of financial or material rewards or some opportunity to accomplish something tangible. You may as well see some good amount of progress or growth with your children or your grandchildren in some way. However, increase in responsibilities is much likely to happen. The second part of the month would be a great time to wrap up all the unfinished projects and tie all the loose ends. It will also be a great time for some house cleaning. You should review all the things that you have and decide to donate the things that you don't need anymore. Be selfless and generous as well. This brings me to all of you who are in your personal year 7. And for you, the first part of the month is going to be a time to be very kind and generous and not expecting much in return for the work that you would be doing right now. Do not try to chase things right now, because they may simply slip away. Take it easy and allow things to come naturally to you. The second part of the month would be a time to gather yourself again and to apply yourself independently and confidently towards the things that you wish to achieve. Trust your gut feeling, trust your intuition completely and be focused. Do not lose the sight of your goals, but at the same time also remember that this is the personal year 7 and so you cannot be actually too forceful with things. You have to be very patient. Okay, so now let me come to all of you who are in your personal year 8. And the first part of the month for you is going to be a time when you may have to make a very important decision which may impact your future. The decision that you will make right now is going to create the feel of the rest of the year and is going to change your life in some way. So think practical, be courageous and go for what you feel is correct. The second part of the month could seem to be a bit low on energy and may bring some second thoughts in your mind. But do not change anything. Show faith in your abilities. Show faith in the decisions that you've already made. Trust yourself. Do not doubt yourself. And some sudden opportunities or some sudden rewards that you were actually not expecting could suddenly come your way. You have to be very humble, cooperative, and you have to stay prepared to be flexible and accept it. Do not react in a negative way. This brings me to all of you who are in your personal year 9s. And the first part of the month for you may bring you some sudden situation or some kind of opportunity which you were not expecting actually. You have to be very diplomatic, cooperative and very patient in dealing with it. Do not end up giving any kind of abrupt reaction. Use your intelligence, your persuasive skills and your wisdom and be compassionate towards anyone and everyone that you encounter during this time. The second part of the month will lighten this seriousness and bring about a very social feel to the month. This time could see you interacting with many people. You will have to show generosity, optimism and wisdom and happily share your gifts. Your selflessness and generosity won't go unnoticed. Remember this. So try to have a very broad-minded approach and show acceptance and tolerance towards whosoever you encounter during this time. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this was all about your numerology forecast for the month of March 2022. If you found it to be useful, please don't forget to smash the like button and spread awareness about the miracles of numerology by sharing my logs. Show support by subscribing to me. Also remember to press the bell icon and also like my Facebook page, and if you can follow me on Instagram, it's even better. If you want to learn numerology the easy way, check out my books All is One and Cycle of 9, both of which are going to simplify the process of learning Pythagorean numerology for you. And these two books are available on Teespring and Amazon both. Links are given in the description box. So that'll be all for today. Have a very good time, and I'm going to keep it very short and simple this time. So bye bye, take care and be happy.